Hey everyone, Dr. Mike here. I want to talk to you a little bit about concussions and especially how it relates to the youth athlete or the high school athlete. Concussions are near and dear to my heart. When my daughter was about 14 years old, she was an elite softball player. She was playing on a travel ball team and she got hit in the side of the head with a pitch, about a 65-mile-an-hour fastball. When she made it down to first base, her eyes were going about 6 different directions and we had her sit down and got her off the field. That night started a long recovery process that was very, very difficult and very, very trying at times. My daughter had seizures. She was unable to sleep at night and she woke up with just night terrors, screaming and scared to death. I remember we had MRIs done, we had CT scans done, we took her to a neurologist who did an EEG and basically told her she was going to have to learn to live with it for the rest of her life. I wanted to punch the guy in the nose when you tell a 14, 15-year-old girl that has a tremor that she can't stop shaking her arm that she's going to have to live with it the rest of her life. It's not really good bedside manner. So we continued to work with her and finally got her in with a sports medicine doctor who was awesome. He basically looked at her and said, Kendall, we know the MRIs aren't showing anything, but there's a small hematoma in there that the slices of the MRI just aren't picking up. He had seen it with the University of Texas athletes and he told her that she was going to be fine. And about 6 months' time after that, she did get rid of the tremor and really started improving. But let me tell you folks, concussions are no joke. High school athletes are very susceptible to them, as are youth athletes. The number one injury sports right now are cheerleading / gymnastics and wrestling. And that surprises a lot of people who think football is the number one injury sport. But actually we see more cervical spine injuries and concussions from those two sports than we do from football. Football has its dangers though, as we know, with the NFL going through its concussion things now and all the literature and the research catching up with what's been happening the past few years. So all I'm telling you is if you suspect your child has a concussion, don't mess around with it. Get them tested. Let's figure it out. Don't just think they got their bell rung like it was when I was in high school and you go on playing or you just continue doing what you're doing, because there can be ramifications in the future that are dangerous and that you need to deal with. My daughter's fine now. She's a physical therapist. She has done very, very well. She went on to play Division I college softball. But that first year after that concussion, let me tell you, there were some very, very scary moments. So anyways, I hope you guys take this seriously. You listen to me, go get it checked out if you suspect anything, and don't mess around with it. It's not something to mess around with. So have a great time. We will see you later, and I hope you're sharing my videos and letting everybody know they're out there and getting this information out to as many people as we can get it out to. Thank you again.